Luc Besson, because you haven't seen The Professional, Leon the Professional. He he's very methodical on how he like builds his worlds. Like the opening scene of The Professional is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, and I won't spoil it for you because you didn't see it. But it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The way it's shot, the way everything sort of unfolds. He really knows how to bring the audience in and really captivate the audience. And so it's weird how he just kind of, not that he disappeared, but after he did Leon the Professional, Fifth Element, he did, like I said, he did another movie with Milla Jovovich in I think '99, The Messenger, the Joan of Arc story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it did as well at the box office. Maybe that's the reason why his career kind of went another direction. I don't know. Or maybe he just wanted to do other things in life, but he was one of those. Those two movies, Land the Professional and The Fifth Element, they're so good that I'm kind of shocked that he's not more talked about, like in the James Camerons or the Spielbergs or the Nolans or the Tarantinos of just flat out great filmmakers.
I mean, this is much of a cult classic as Blade Runner is to the 80s.
It still made over. I think it made like, what was it? 200. It was 200. It grossed $263 million worldwide. It didn't make a lot in the U.S. and it cost $90 million to make. And I didn't know this. It's technically a European film co-produced by Columbia Pictures. So it at the time was the largest European film ever. And I believe Luc Besson is from France, I believe.
French or Italian or
something like that. And it's with it not all American cast, but mostly American actors and British actors. I don't know if there might be a couple of French actors in there.
Now that you say it, there are a lot of British actors.
There's a lot. Ian Holmes is British.
Think Bruce
Gary
Willis, Milla Jovovich, and Gary Oldman and Chris Tucker.
Yeah, well, Gary Oldman is British.
Oh yeah, so Milla Jovovich, Bruce Willis, and
I don't even
Chris
know,
Tucker. I think that's it.
I think Milla Jovovich is American. She might be something else.
I think she's American.
Is she? I think she started her career as a model, and I don't know if it was like in Europe.
She speaks really good English.
Yeah, she does. And I actually think she's really underrated. I actually think she's for me, she might be one of the top 3 best female action stars ever.
Oh, she did all of the Resident Evil movies.
And I actually love the first one a lot.
Like, if you ask me, like, who are 2 top female action stars, I'm going to go Milla Jovovich and Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, dude,
from Underworld.
Dude,
yeah.
But you also got Linda Hamilton from Terminator.
Yeah, Linda Hamilton.
And Sigourney Weaver in Aliens.
Yeah, so those are your top four right there. And that's like what? That's like at least 15 movies between the 4 of them.
And they are, well, Milla Jovovich is, I don't know if she was like a gymnast or played sports, but she is extremely physical. She's extremely athletic.
You have that scene in the movie where she's doing backflips, avoiding guns, and then she does the same thing in Resident Evil, avoiding lasers and stuff.
And I think she does all her own stunts.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, well, dude, so talking about Resident Evil, I know a lot of people, it's kind of like a hit and miss for them for the first Resident Evil.
It's the same reason people don't like Resident Evil, the same reason people don't like some of the Marvel movies. It's because there is a canon to it.
And they don't really follow it.
They don't. Like, there's a new Resident Evil coming out from the guy that made Weapons.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are mad that he's not following canon. But I'd say in terms of, like, what he's doing with the new movie, he's making a really good setting for it.
I'm still going to go see it because
it looks interesting.
I think it's one of my favorite video game series of all time is Resident Evil. I just like zombie movies, and I love survival games like that. Like the zombie. I used to watch my brother. He bought the first Resident Evil on PlayStation, and I
have RE4 somewhere.
I have the one on GameCube.
It's over there. Resident Evil 4.
Do you have the remake, or do you have the...
No, that's the one. They ported it to PS2 after the Gamecube.
Yeah,
they just remade it for modern, and I kind of want to get it because it's like $20.
Well, when last time I it was either last Christmas or the Christmas before I went over to my buddy's house. He bought like the remake, and I think they had some added stuff in the beginning.
They added some stuff that like expands why.
Yeah, but the fourth one is one of my favorite games of all time.
It's in the top 5 of like a lot of people.
I love that game. It's so good. The remake of the first one is an amazing. I think it's better than the PlayStation version.
I've got.
Do you got what?
I have the RE1 and 2 remake. I'm pretty sure.
So I have the remake. So I have Resident Evil 0 on GameCube.
Code Veronica.
I don't have Code Veronica because that was on Sega Saturn.
That's the next one they're remaking is Code Veronica.
Dude, when they came out with Resident Evil 5, that's when it tailed off a little bit for me, and then I played 6, and that's kind of I was like, this isn't really...
RE5 and 6 are like universally known as kind of like some of the weakest entries.
They tried to.
They made it more action-y.
Yeah, and I like the mystery solving aspect of it with the open up door. Hey, there's a zombie, or there's the zombie dogs, or there's something. One of the things in the first one, I remember there was this hallway in the beginning of the game where if you run, the dogs come in through the windows, and then those dogs don't leave. They're there, and you either have to run by them or you have to shoot them. And
do you know in the first Resident Evil game, there's a finite amount of bullets?
Dude, that was the one thing about the first one where you have to be very conservative when you're shooting things because
there's a finite. I think they said there's like 400 or something bullets in the game.
And I that's one of the things I love about that game is that you actually have to be. It's actually realistic.
Yeah, you have to be strategic. You run in, you die.
It's random that there's bullets everywhere.
The new one, Resident Evil 8 Requiem, is from I watched a couple playthroughs of it on YouTube, and it was actually pretty cool. It went back to like you could play it in first person.
Yeah, okay.
And you could also play it in third, so you could play it, and you were like the first like quarter of the game, you're walking through a mansion just like the first game.
Well, when I got Resident Evil 0, that one's cool because you can actually switch back between characters. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool. But the first and the Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil Remake on GameCube are 2 discs. So it's so large I had to put it on 2 discs, and which is so cool. I like that little.
Well, disc. GameCube had. Their discs, because of the size, had restricted memory. Yeah. Like PlayStation 2, it's 1 disc.
Yeah.
It's just a disc size.
But dude, going back to now Resident Evil the movie, the first one with and that's actually where I discovered Michelle Rodriguez, who is also another great female.
Yeah, she's in all the
Fast
and Furious.
She's in the top 5 there too.
She's in what's another movie?
She's a badass.
She's
That's another swear jar. Oh my god.
She's in the Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
That's
a fun movie.
I have not seen it, but I heard actually it's really good.
It's fun as heck, dude.
With Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually heard that's really good.
It's really good. You know who wrote it?
Who?
The guy who wrote Spider-Man Homecoming.
Really?
The nerd from Bones. The guy who plays Sweets in the TV show Bones.
Yeah.
He was the main character of Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
He wrote all those movies after, like, this guy has a crazy Hollywood career. Like, he was young, like a young teenage pre-adolescent star in Freaks and Geeks. Disappeared for like 11 years. Comes back, writes, that National Lampoon's RV movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't succeed box office. Comes back, stars in like 130 episodes of Bones as Dr. Sweets and the FBI. Then goes and disappears. Writes Spider-Man Homecoming, which relaunched the Spider-Man cinematic portrayal in the MCU. And then he wrote Dungeons and Dragons, which a lot of people didn't like. If you think about it, Dungeons and Dragons, like if you play D&D, they're really good.
Well, I'm guessing he probably played.
He probably did, but like the actors act like all their classes. What's her name? Michelle Rodriguez. She plays Barbarian.
Yeah.
And she's great.
Yeah.
And Chris Pine's great. Like every actor in the movie, you got to borrow it. Or I think it's on. I think it's on Prime.
I think it is. Yeah.
Watch it. It's fun.
I
it's so
saved
fun.
it. It's one of those movies Because when it came out in theaters and I saw the trailer, I was kind of like, I don't know about this.
I did too, but we went and saw it and we were like, that was a fun movie.
Well, it was you that actually told me. It was like, dude, it actually was a really fun movie. And then I hear from everybody else, it's like, yeah, dude, it's actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes, that's one thing that I miss. Sometimes when you go to a movie, I don't, and this is kind of what happened with me with F1. F1 last year, that was my favorite
I heard
movie.
nothing but good things about F1.
Is it a perfect movie? No. Is Ford vs. Ferrari probably a better written movie and a better acted movie? Yeah, probably. But F1 was so much fun and so entertaining. And it was a lot more physical acting than it was like dialogue scenes. The scenes where they're in the actual
car.
Formula One vehicle were so captivating. I remember just turning to my wife like, God, this is so much fun. This is so much fun.
This is cool.
Yeah, and I don't really see movies twice in theaters because I like the wait before it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or 4K now, and I like letting.
I just don't want to pay the money.
Well, I've only seen like a few movies twice, and I one of them was a Star Wars Force Awakens, and like I think I said in the past episode. The second time, halfway through, I wanted to leave because I'm like, this is literally just a retelling of the first movie.
I knew that 5 seconds in.
And then the other one was randomly Freaky Friday with what's her name?
Lindsay
Lohan
and
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I saw it twice is my buddy, he didn't see it and he wanted to see it. Because of me, not Milla Jovovich. I have
or Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, because at that time she was kind of like
not crazy,
coming out of her teenage years, and we were about
young children,
young men
with
the hormones going.
Only movie I've seen multiple times is I saw Pacific Rim twice because I loved it, and I saw Scott Pilgrim 3 times.
And then the third movie was F1, and I actually saw when I saw it the second time, I saw it by myself. I think I might have liked it even more. And so then I don't buy new a lot anymore. I'm more thrifty when I come to buying my movies. I like buying like high quality used because it's cheaper. But I bought F1 the first day it came out because I enjoyed it so much. It's one of those. It just goes back to it's fun. And this Fifth Element is one of those movies where, dude, there's like we were talking before. There's a lot of plot holes. It does seem like there's a lot in this movie,
but it balances it.
And it jumps from here to there to there to there to there sometimes. But God, it's so much fun.
Yeah, and to jump back into it, we get from Ian Holmes. Everybody ends up on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
And
Floss in Paradise.
That's the hardest freaking word to say.
Well, I guess. Before, I was going to say one quick thing
sorry.
about Resident Evil, then we'll get back in.
Okay.
But the first Resident Evil, what I love about that movie so much, I know...
The setting is so cool.
Dude, when you put human beings in a place that's locked off and there's no escape, it's kind of like The Thing. They're stuck in Antarctica. They can't go outside because they'll die. They'll get frozen to death. But then they can't really stay where they're at because
they'll die.
Because they'll die because there's an alien and you don't know who the alien might be or who's an alien, who's not, like. It's sort of that element where if you put people in a space and your survival is at stake, it's kind of testing that thing that we were talking about earlier, like human nature.
Yeah.
We go from I was using the term. If me and you, let's say, we've been best of friends for 30 years of our lives, and there's the moment of there's a stake on the ground. Me and you haven't eaten
the Joker scene. We only have room for what? Yeah. The pull stick.
We only got. There's only enough.
There's only one position
for one of you to survive, and would I let you take the stake? Would you let me take the stake, or will we fight over to the death to get that stake? Because I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I would probably hope to God I say, yeah, you can have the stake. But then if you say, oh, I hope you have the stake, then we're both
just
dead.
Cut the stake in half. What are we doing?
Then we're both dead. Yeah. But I really love that aspect of people trapped in a space, and they have to somehow figure out and then add zombies. Anything if you put zombies in anything, it already elevates the movie for me because I want to make a zombie movie.
Well, the only movie that comes to mind that's similar to that just popped in, and I won't go into it, Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. Is that's the one with
Joss Whedon?
Is that the one where they're like there's the disease?
No, it's where
that's Eli. That's the Eli Roth one.
Dumb kids go to a cabin to party.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, every monster in the books starts showing up and killing them, and it turns out there's
I'm thinking of Cabin Fever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'm not gonna get into it because I want to get us back on track. But
back on track.
Yeah, because we have a finite amount of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cool movie like that. Cabin in the Woods. Joss Whedon directed it. If you haven't watched it, it's
Cabin
fun.
Fever is Eli Roth.
So, science fiction and horror.
Yeah.
Both of them.
There we go.